The resolution as amended is ordered reported favorably to the House. Members will have 2 days to submit views. The resolution will be reported as a single amendment in the nature of a substitute. Without objection, staff is authorized to make technical and conforming changes. Without objection, the committee is adjourned.
Mr. Chairman,
For what purpose does the gentleman seek recognition?
Pursuant to Clause 2L of Rule 11, I give notice of intent to file dissenting views.
Notice is heard. Without objection, the committee is adjourned.
And there you have it. History has been made. The House Judiciary Committee this morning voting along party lines, 23 to 17 in both instances, and the 2 articles of impeachment against Donald Trump. There was some debate in this committee about how many articles to bring. They settled on 2. 9 pages, the original document, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. David Jolly, your thoughts?
The whispers of history around this president and his presidency became a roar this morning, Nicolle. A majority of the House Judiciary Committee has determined that Donald Trump as president impugned the office, impugned the nation, and in the language of the impeachment articles that were just approved, should be disqualified from holding any position of honor or trust or profit in the United States. And that roar of history will now follow Donald Trump and his presidency. No tweet can undo what just happened to Donald Trump's presidency this morning. He was caught doing wrong by the nation, doing wrong by the office that he holds, has been loaned for 4 years. And today he was held accountable for that. The full House will have a voice next week, and presuming they agree with the Judiciary Committee, we will see the President of the United States on trial in the United States Senate after the new year.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.